Greetings. I am Shujat Ali from Medicos Lectures by Shujat, and today we are going to talk about anatomy of tibia bone in detail. Tibia, a large weight-bearing bone situated on the medial side of our lower limb, homologous to that of radius bone, articulating from above with condyles of femur and with fibula bone, and from the below with talus bone at ankle joint, having three main points and parts: upper end, intervening shaft, lower end. But before discussing the details of these points, let's talk about the side determination. For side determination, we have three main points. Our first point is condyles of tibia, second is this anterior border of tibia, third is this medial malleolus. This projection we known as medial malleolus. So if condyles they are above and the anterior border is anteriorly and the medial malleolus is medially present, so we says that the tibia bone that we have in our hand is our left tibia bone. Now talking about the upper part in detail, the details of upper part. So we have this large condyle known as medial condyle, this is lateral condyle, and from posterior this is intercondylar area. First talk about detail of medial condyle. This is larger than that of lateral condyle and it is going to be articulate with corresponding condyle of femur. If we talk about the lateral condyle, so we have an attachment for iliotibiofibular ligament on the lateral condyle. In the same way, in intercondylar area, this area, on its anterior horn of its anterior surface we have following attachments. We have attachment for cruciate ligament at this position. We have attachment medial meniscus and lateral meniscus on anterior side of that. And on its posterior side, we have attachment for posterior horn of medial meniscus, posterior horn of lateral meniscus, and posterior cruciate ligament on posterior side. In the same way, we have a tuberosity which we known as a tibial tuberosity. So tibial tuberosity is basically on its lateral surface we have attachment for the ligament we known as attachment for ligamentum patella. And it is at the junction of this tuberosity we have a line which we known as epiphyseal line. This line, if my friend zoom, this line is known as epiphyseal line. Discussing the shaft in detail, we have three borders as well as three surfaces in it. So the most prominent border is this border. This is anterior border. This border is medial border. And this border is our lateral border. Now talking about the surfaces. In between the anterior and medial, we have medial surface. In between the anterior and posterior, we have anterior surface. And in between the posterior and medial border, we have a posterior surface on tibia bone. And on the posterior surface, there is an origination of line which we known as soleus line. And it is the line which gives attachment to the soleus muscle. Now talking about the lower end in detail. So on lower end we have six surfaces. This is our anterior surface, from behind this is posterior surface, this is our medial surface, this is lateral surface. In the same way, from above this is our superior and from below this is our inferior surface of tibia at lower end. And the upper end is going to be articulate with corresponding talus and forming an ankle joint at this position, and this is a hinge variety of joint. And we have a notch we known as a fibular notch, we have known it as tibial notch, and we have following attachments on this. I made a mnemonic for the attachments. Mnemonic is the Hashim is a newer during practicals, in which the is for attachment of tibialis anterior, Hashim is H for hallucis longus, is A is for anterior tibial artery. In the same way, newer is for nerve, perineal nerve, and during is for digitorum longus, and practical is for peroneus tortuous. And this is basic attachment on this notch. We know it as fibular notch, and on its lateral surface we have attachment of 5 major arteries, nerves and muscles. And mnemonic is the Hashim is newer during practical class. Although the tibia bone is very strong bone, no doubt in that, but it is a major site for the fracture, and the shaft is major site for fracture. We have 5 types of fracture. We have horizontal fracture, in which fracture is articulating horizontally on shaft at just like that. And we also have open fracture. We have spiral fracture. Spiral means twisting fracture, in which shaft is broken twistingly. Open fracture, fracture which is going to be inserted in skin as well as in shaft. We also have oblique fracture, mean fracture at any angle. And these are our basic clinical correlates about the anatomy of tibia bone. Hope you all understand it well. Don't forget subscribe Medicos Lectures by Sujat. Thank you so much.